people. You missed about 7 seconds of me saying hello, everybody. Not very much. So I'm gonna wait until we get at least one viewer in the chat. Hopefully. It's that or until a minute passes. I'm just gonna be talking here for a minute, I guess. So, just to get everything set up on my end. Make sure someone is live watching the wheel spin, hopefully. So, volume off there. If we don't get anything, that's fine. I'll just spin the wheel. It's on recording. I can't fake that. Okay, I have not spun it. I literally just wrote down the stuff. So, 4, 3, 2, 1, and okay. Guess we're just spinning it. Please, Star Technology, I beg. I beg. I beg. Hallelujah! My prayers have been answered. Hello to my one viewer. So, first off, I gotta fix all the tags now. Minecraft. Star Technology. No. Here we put in Minecraft stream, Minecraft live. No. Modded Minecraft and modded Minecraft survivals. Done. Save. Save. Just to double check that. But boom! Finally! We did it for the first time in forever. I get to play Star Technology. Or at least that's what it was supposed to be, right? Yep, Star Technology. So, let us Star Technology Forge 47.4.0. Preparing. I'm gonna close that and not open that. A mining map. But yes, we got Star Technology, and I did add in a mod that, to all my knowledge, to my knowledge, all it does is it lets friends join my world. So we'll see if I can actually do that instead of an external extension like I did all those times that took so much effort to get working, and that I would always forget how to start and how to get working. This time, nope, it's just, apparently there's a mod for that, so, yay. Alright, here we are. I'm not gonna do that, single player. Stream. I don't know if we have to start a multiplayer world for that, though. So, reading world data. It's been a while, so this might take a minute. Okay, I'm gonna also open Discord on my phone so I can at least check that without sacrificing too much time or stream quality. So, but yeah, we did it! We did it! We did it! Yeah, we're doing Minecraft. Four-leaf clover, cause you I love dad jokes. Oh yeah, I was trying to find this out. But I've decided that this is not worth it. I'll find that out eventually, but until then, don't need you. Very much. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I entirely forgot what I was doing before I ended the stream last time, although I think I did hit my main goal last time. Encased fan, I got. I know that much. See, here I at least know what I got last time. Gave me some clay, some flint, and all that fun stuff. So, should get gravel this time. I can put sand and gravel as two different ones of those. Let us see. And it's gone. I might finally need torches. It says right here, places torches on right click. So hold on, options, controls, keybinds. Tool. Okay, A. W, pondering, yeah. Tom, simple storage, B. You know, I'm not even gonna try. But what I am going to do is check the quest line. Early game. What do I need to go through? So I need the coke, or I want the coke oven, but ultimately I just need fire bricks, which are fire, clay, brick, dust, and clay dust. So fire, clay dust I get from clay and brick. So brick, dust, mortar, and pestle bricks. Okay. Clay dust, mortar, and pestle clay, right? Yep. particularly brick blocks. Compressed fire clay. Okay, so basically what I have to do is a whole lot of stuff and oh, apparently you go up there. I no longer need that hammer. For very much. You know what? Here's the time. Control sneak as a toggle. Yeah, we just sit here for a long time. See, I like this though. It's a break from a lot, and I get to just talk a few, chat. So, fun. Average of 59 FPS with a minimum of 28. Oh, 34, 29, 28, 30. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can turn that off. Video settings. Close. Performance. Hide that until searching. No. No. Off. Done. Done. Back to game. Boom. Apparently this is a beach biome. So what is it? Oh yeah, maps. Options, controls, keybinds, map. M. That might disable mob spawning on these chunks. In which case I can always unclaim it later, but I don't want to be killed by a skeleton. despite popular opinion. Right, let's see how far. Q, Q, Q. That should buy me just enough time. Oh. U, 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 U. U, 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 U. U, 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 U. Alright, so now sand, we can throw all the sand through there in a bit. You know what we could have done instead? To keep speed? I'm gonna... do that. I should only need 2 more. Okay, so... Oh, wait. Used 1 leg less cogwheel here. Now this plus, where's my extra wood? Don't ever carry extra wood now, do I? Alright, I might be getting a pal on for this. Let's see. Control, sneak is back to hold. Because what I need is hopefully 1 large cogwheel. I mean, I could just always move it 1 over. That is always an option. No. But on my personal world, I got one of these so quick that you will get thrown off, guaranteed. There is no like, oh, you know, you have a chance if your, you know, your reaction is up to all that. Nope, you will get thrown off of the edge. Okay, you will get Lion King'd whether you like it or not. Sorry about, you know, any pauses that may happen. I'm currently running my friend through on which one to download and all that. the wacky was that I have Poketoo, the bot on my server, right? And I completely... Be right back. Yes, babe. I am back, oh dearest viewers. Apologies. Let me reopen it up on my phone. Okay, yep. That's that. Alright, I'm back in the chat room connecting. But while that's doing that, okay, nothing big. So, here we are. This is how far we've made it. We've made it very far, though. I'm probably about to get a whole bunch of clay. I should change it to this system over on my personal world, because I have this one more up. Because I thought you couldn't do this for some reason, so. And I could make like a double crusher system where I can still crush stuff in one, so I can have, you know, all that going through there. But then I also have a secondary crusher system. Mostly for funsies, so. Don't need the ore processing diagram. I'm gonna need so many mortars, won't I? But yeah, then it gets crafted into fire clay dust. Let's see. I mean, I can automatically shapeless crafting this clay dust and brick dust, so I don't have to manually put it in. That's gonna take longer, and I'm not that level of lazy yet. So now, how many do I need? Just one? Just one of each? They're technically 8, because 8 fire clay dust. So 4 and 4. I could do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should be able to do it just now. You know, I opened it up on my phone for a great reason. Continue. Your world will be hosted through your internet. Your host's IP will be visible through your network logs. Allow. Normal, no. Roots. Next. Done. That should be that. I still see my FPS, thankfully, but it's not as big of a thing now. So, that's that. Hold on a minute. This sucks. Okay, thankfully. 4 does just make 1 clay dust. Though I should have probably paid more attention there. Fire clay dust there. It should still be crushing some. Maybe. Nope. So... Alright, now what I get to go and do is just throw it all in there. And it should wash decently quick now, because this is quick. I could make it quicker. I'm not going to, though, because too quick and apparently it just breaks. Which is sad, because I want it to be infinitely fast, but apparently that's too much to ask for here. Alright, now let's see. See, I got enough. Boom. Now, crushing clay should give me nothing, so I'm not even gonna try it. What I am gonna do, though, however, bunch of bricks. That, and then that. Boom. Now, that. Alright. Now, compressed fire clay. Shouldn't be all too difficult. There we go. And this, doing that, opens me up into the wonderful world of the primitive ore factory, which I will need. Bronze pipe casings, machine casings, fire bricks. So, I will need that. Is that... Okay, good. It's brass. Because I was about to say, if this is the only way you can get gold, and you need gold to craft it, then there's gotta be another way. Bronze fluid pipes. Okay, so those might just be crafting materials. Boom. Resource production. Dirt sieving. Oddly enough, haven't gotten a whole lot. Rooted dirt sieving, don't really care for. Waterlogged dust and sand, don't really care for. Mechanical sieve controller, don't really care for. Rock filtration controller. Yeah, I don't really care for much of that. I got everything that I want from that so far, so... Oh, here we go. Lithium, sodium, and aluminum, as well as silicon and flint. Silicon dioxide. I can also get water and a check mark. Flint, yeah, this gives a whole lot of nothing most of the time. is thermal dynamos. So steam, compression, Stirling, and Lapware. Greg Tech generators. Just check. Each tier with a roller holder on top of its inherent 10% efficiency bonus. Quality of life. The ender chests, ender tanks, item collectors, item pipes, laser IO, fantasy furniture, jet boots, backpacks. You know, that doesn't really matter much to me. This does, however, because that's diamond stuff. I could do a bunch of charcoal, but nah. So, fire bricks. 2 fire bricks. Early game. You know, any new mechanics open up? Nope. Early game. Primitive ore factory, which is bronze frames, which is a bunch of bronze rods, which is bronze ingots. Which I'm gonna assume you do through mixing. Yep. 1 tin and 3 copper. Tin you get from just smelting. Okay. Do I have any tin? 1 tin. I shockingly have no copper, however, so you get to go back in there. I'm gonna put you right there. It's okay. Not a very eventful mod pack, being entirely honest. Just going through some stuff here. Getting some quests done. Speaking of, I think one fell. That's tragic. Did I get the lava quest done? Yes, I did. Invar. Did I make Invar? I did not. So I need nickel and iron. Nickel. Crushed nickel. Garnerite. Pentallate. You know, sometimes it double clicks and I don't know why. Found out why. So Invar doesn't really matter very much to me. Got all that. I do need some copper though. So you get to witness what this mod pack is about. Looking at dirt for extended periods of time while your pinky hurts, or your fingers hurt from holding down the crouch button and left click. Very eventful mod pack, you know. Fun, don't get me wrong. Not a very eventful one, though. To get stone pebbles and all that, because you need a lot of rock. Believe it or not. A lot of rock. Like a whole lot of rock. See, this part is a little boring, but that just means I get to talk to chat. But it also hurts my brain at the same time. I mean, I could just spam click or turn on an auto clicker, but that would defeat half the purpose or use more energy. So, yeah, I don't think a stack will do. Yeah, it gets a little boring after a while, which is why these streams are normally only 2 hours. If I didn't have to look at dirt to do this, I could probably go for 4. Wait. I'm a genius. Dare I say it, I am one of the geniusy geniuses, you know? Alright, Stone Pebble, you go in there. First things first. Important stuff, I need a bunch of cobblestone for this anyway, so. Good thing I did that. I throw out all this useless stuff. Because I'm not going to need that much of anything at any point in time. But I did automate crushing. So, I'm actually planning now on automating this next bit. So, 36. I'm going to turn those all into slabs. I'm going to need to make a whole new platform for making lava. That's perfect. Because setting things on fire on wood is not the best or brightest idea. 2, 3. It's not going to end up being as big as the other platform. Because like 90% of it is just going to be making lava. What it will be, however... Oh. Discord... No, Steam message. Should be. Alright, hold on, let me double check. Yeet. Yep. Yeah, this is a very fun mod pack, ultimately. Just overall well-balanced. And considering it's Skyblock, this is one of the less boring Skyblock mod packs I've played. And I used to be just a lot of Skyblock when I was over at friends' houses that had Minecraft. Yeah, this is very modded. So I'm going to need 1 wood block, believe it or not, here. Just for that. Now, flint and steel. I can use you for this. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, only 3. 4. Boom. Now I sit here for a solid 15 minutes, just relighting that whenever it goes out. And eventually, I'll get a thing of lava. You know, eventually, in forever and a half, you know. Wahi, wahi, waho, ho, ho, wahi, wahi, waho, ho, ho. Now, I don't think furnaces burn and make this melt. I mean, they burn, but I don't think it makes the stone melt. What do I have that would, though? I could just wood so the fire burns a bit longer. Or I could just do this. Oh, and it's actually slower once I stop you. Torches. Why did I not think of torches? What's a quick quest I can do? Just really quick. Not even 5 minutes. Not steam powered, not glass, not insulation. Maybe red alloy? Let's see. What does red alloy need? Just redstone and a copper. Okay. Yeah, I can make red alloy. 1 copper. I need to make you into dust. No, 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 man, now I gotta break you. And now replace you. You know, I'm just gonna... Boom. Yeah, and then, copper. Red. Ingot. Okay. 4 redstone. That's a decent bit of redstone. Stack of sand. The sad part is it only takes it out in groups of 16 like this. Okay. Yeah, I have Java and I can use it. So, ha. I might as well just walk back every so often. Just no harm, no foul. I'm only gonna need like a stack of dust, maybe. Huh. Well. Yeah, but I only need like a stack of dust. Maybe. Alright. So, it's just me. I did make a full basement floor, yes. Just because I needed it. Dust. Now, unless I am mistaken, I am severely mistaken. Yes, they took that out of this one. So I'm just gonna save a bunch of dust. Even though I already got what I needed. One, two, three. And yes, you can just get ender pearls from Seven Dust. Now I need flint and... I'd say 2 should be enough. No, it should not. Uh-oh. 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 I made an oopsie. I made an oopsie somewhere. Only a moderate oopsie, though. Not a huge it's kind of a big oopsie. Kind of a large oopsie daisy. Here, you know. Alright, where'd that go? That oopsie is no longer an oopsie. 1 should be enough. One ready. I need 6. 6 total. Okay, I got a bunch of crushed copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna just start smelting all this crushed copper. 'Cause it's handy to have a bunch of copper on hand in this. I'm currently I was consuming roasted silkworms. So let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hopefully will be enough. No, you're not gonna eat the copper. No eating the copper, Coda. Eating solid metal is not good for you. Believe it or not. Oh, I need 1 more. No, 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 nom nom. Nom nom is my thing, and I'm saying don't do it. Alright, let's see now. Just tin, copper, and bronze. No nom nom. Nom nom no. So copper, tin, considering you're the adult of the friend group, I should probably be very concerned that you're the one doing nom nom and I'm the one saying no. Terrible idea. But this is pretty normal, so I'm not even going to. I eat crayons too, okay? You don't get to pull that trick. I eat them too. And yet I'm still somehow being more responsible than you. I should probably stop eating crayons, but there's no buts. I should probably just stop eating crayons. I've eaten glue sticks and chapstick before, don't worry. Actually, you probably should, but that's besides the point here. You and you, I will leave some behind there, and there, and there. you know, I should probably stop doing that as well, but I do that, which is probably not a good thing, being entirely honest. You know, I might not even post this stream onto the YouTube channel, but then that's an entire stream unaccounted for in the playlist, and I can't do that, so this is just gonna be fun. Anyone watching this, like, 5 years down the road is gonna be like, oh, he hasn't told us this since this stream. Okay. Would I know this friend? Would you have at any point in time told me about this friend? No. Why'd you cut off your no like that? What is it okay if I ask what is the gender of this friend? Or would that immediately give it away? Okay. But why'd you cut off your no? Did you realize that you did tell me about them at some point in time? Okay, because I was thinking you were talking about a guy whose first letter of his first name starts with B for a second there. And no, you're never, I'm never forgetting that person's name. Someone else, okay. Ah, yes. Cooked silkworm. Delicious. I'm just gonna place some torches around here. There we go. So I'm just smelting a bunch of stuff. After I get this first lava, then I'm gonna just place it there because it's twice or 3 times as good as a torch, but not quite as good as just flint and stealing it. So... yeah, I'm just smelting stuff right now. Uneventful, I know, but I do what I need to do. Six, 7, 8. Oh. Bink. You know, I should be concerned and just not post this, and then later on, oh, you missed an entire stream, apologize, saying, oh, you know, I thought I uploaded it, but, you know, guess I didn't, haha, silly me. What's in it for me? Other than the likely massive amounts of... That's a... You know? I like playing it from time to time. So here's the deal that we can make here. You can vote for Demonology. But if it becomes a tie, I can say... Not today. Deal. Alright. Air handshake. And just so you know, if you ever want to go back on your word at any point in time, it is on recording. That will be on my YouTube channel forever. So, ha. Yep, air handshake. Turn into clay, you will turn into clay, you will turn into clay from sand. You will turn into clay, you will turn into clay, you will turn into clay from sand. Oh no, it's being blown. So I have an encased fan right here that is pushing out air that just starts pushing out water. It's a washing station is what it's called. That's worse, I know. But you're the one who asked why is it squirting, and I had to correct you. No, it's being blown. Differences, my friend, differences. Huge differences. Like huge. Which is what she wants, but who am I to judge? Anyway, primitive ore factory. I can make a bunch of fire bricks decently easily. The ore factory controller, so I need a bunch of brass, which I can mass produce basically, just brass. Alright, and I believe brass. Zinc. No, that would be probably if I blew it with lava, but because it's being washed, it turns into clay. I think you're a little in need of assistance from time to time. But that is half the point. See? Half the time it makes sense, and then half the time that's peak create. So what else will I need? I'm gonna need a whole lot of brass. No, I'm gonna need more bronze than I will brass. Will I not? So it's copper and tin for this. Where is my tin? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bronze, bunch of brass. You're doing Super Senior? You're stuck with me for a whole nother year? Yay! Are you happy about it? Am I fun to be around? You don't have to answer. I already know the answer is yes. I can DM you my schedule after stream so you can say, hey, we have this together, or nope, none together. They think of it this way. I know your home address. You're stuck with me. You made a mistake giving me that. You're stuck with me. I can show up at your front door any day. Yeah, and the fact of the matter is you also know mine. And if you don't know mine, you know someone who knows mine. So you can get mine. I'm willing to tell you mine. Just for fairness. Yep. Alright, believe it or not, I'm gonna have to grab my tools here. So now let's see. First things first, we'll go with the bronze stuff. So, gonna need 8 of these. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that should be a wrench. If I had to guess. Yep. Bronze plates. I'm gonna need so much more bronze. But I can do brass stuff. So brass bolts, brass rod. So starting off, 3 brass rods for 5. Nope. 5, 6. So 5. That's an oddly low number. I was expecting that to be a little bit more. Now we get screwdriver, wire cutter. Now here's what I do. Knife. Is it a knife? It's not a knife. Wrench, not a wrench. Hammer, not a hammer. What is it then? Mallet, not the mallet. Alright, let's see what it is. File again. No consuming the bronze, though. The bronze is strictly forbidden for consumption. So now, I should be able to craft you. Boom. I'm a genius half the time, and then the other half, I am the dumbest guy on planet Earth. I perform this way. Oh yeah, Coda, did I tell you I'm going to the Weird Al concert that's coming to where we live? Well, I'm going... It's my birthday present from my parents to... I've never been to a concert either, and I've already invited the one friend I was allowed to, so... Sorry. But it's Weird Al, and it's Weird Al. Did I also mention that it's Weird Al? Or maybe that it's Weird Al. Oh. Tin and copper. But yeah, I'm huge Weird Al fan, so... Oh, it's still burning. I thought I would have to go and get stuff. You know, I'm gonna be the only child in my house that has ever been to a concert. I'm also gonna be the only person in my house, or my family for that matter, who graduates high school with a college degree. Wahi, wahi, waho, ho, ho, wahi, wahi, waho, ho, ho. Make more bronze. I require so much bronze for this. Dang. Just, you know, I don't think I have a very good response for that, you know? I should practice responses for that in the mirror every morning. Just so if this comes up in conversation again, I have a witty comeback or snappy response, you know? Just should have expected that someday, not soon, but someday this would have come up in conversation. Any other things you think I should practice in the mirror in the morning? For like, oh, this is gonna be like a conversation I'm gonna have someday. Yeah, don't ask me how this works, it just does. Oh, that's a topic of conversation that might come up. You know, I don't think I would ever screw metal on a piece of wood, so that probably won't come up. You like that? That make you laugh? Or are you just crying? I think I also have her for math. I think everyone does if they don't have Mr. Waldo. Yeah, so I think everyone has her. 'Cause the other one got fired. Or quit. One of the two. Most likely fired. If we're being entirely honest here. Two, three, four. Just so I can say I got at least one and place it in here. I need one more crafting of that. 3 more of that. No more of that. And a bunch of that. So what I'm saying here is it's time for me to consider okay. So hey, I said something smart that just so happened to be correct. Right? It was smart, right? Maybe. Perchance. Possibly. Yerp. You know what? Because I'm smart, as previously shown, so I don't have to hold the sneak button. Ooh, after this, do you want to hop on a Discord call? Just a normal conversation that's not being recorded? You've been driving. You know, with your height, I never thought you'd do that. Sorry, that one was a little bit rude. You know, I probably could have guessed that. I definitely guessed that one. Hey, guess what, Coda? Guess what? Just guess. I don't either. That's a very not smart decision. Like, no offense to you, but I wouldn't trust you to drive me anywhere, even if you had a license. I mean, you might have a license, I don't know, but I would not trust you to drive me anywhere. But Coda, guess what? Yes, please. The suspense is killing me. I'm able to see over the dash, and I've parked my mom's car before. It was only like 5 feet of movement, but I've parked her vehicle before. So, haha. It wasn't parallel parking. It was just straight vehicle parking. But that was the first time I was ever behind a wheel by myself. And I did it successfully, believe it or not. I know it's harder. I'm not a moron. Despite your opinion, upon my intelligence half the time, I'm pretty darn smart. I can also see over the dash, but I do believe that that was already a conversation topic that was brought up. Yeah, I bet. I could assume that it was a van, because every time you and your siblings get dropped off at school, it's a clown car. Okay, just 1 little, 2 little, 3 little. I don't know. Just one after another, and it just doesn't stop. You know, you think it stops, you know, there's a break for a couple seconds, and then there's more. Dude, no way. No way. No way. You should be. You should be very afraid. Oh yeah, and just so you know, I do believe your birthday is still somewhere in my calendar. So, be afraid. Let me math out how many I need. None, just all plates. Now we sit here. Depends on how much money I have at that moment in time. Because remember, I don't have a job. I have a hobby, which is this, and playing games, but I have no job. I am unemployed. Oh, did you get fired? The dead silence. With the boom in the background. Boom. Did you not get hired? Did you get fired? What happened? Give me the long and short. Give me the lore of this. You know, you may say you're 18, but you look like you're 14 with your height. I swear. So I can understand, because they might be thinking, huh, I can risk it because I might be breaking a law, or I can not risk it and hire someone else. I don't trust you, but not because you look like a child, it's because I know you. Like I said last stream, the only reason you're not an admin on my server currently is because I know you. You're lying and you know it. Is because I know you in real life. Yeah, the only reason is in real life I know you personally and how chaotic you are. I don't trust you enough to give you admin on anything. That just... I'm gonna worry about everyone in those servers. Mostly their safety. As I rightfully should. Oh, wrong thing. I need this. And that's a wrench. Alright. Like, I am so concerned. I know you follow the rules, but I know you in real life. And I've trusted people before, and they've deleted my entire server. I'm not doing that again. I've known you, not even a year at this point. Maybe, like, a couple weeks after school starts, it'll be a year again. It'll be a full year. You're very calm and following the rules, which is honestly shocking. I expected more chaos from you, but you're actually one of the calmest people in my server. I've also been told that before. I'm going to murder someone. I thought I banned that phrase from my channel, but apparently not. You know what? I'm gonna give you admin because you watch my streams a lot. I'm gonna give you stream admin. If anyone says best viewers on blank, ban them. I need to find out how to do admin again. Hold on. But I trust you. So you... No. Here. Twitch. Don't mind the background. Where is it? Oh, please explain. I require a shishton. Oh, wait. Might have found it. Yep, found it. Alright. If anyone says that, ban them. Just, no, like, should I? Just immediately. I know they're trying to be nice by saying it, but they're not. They're really not. They're being annoying by saying it. Because they can probably guess how many times I've read that before. And every time, I've been, nah, I'm gonna keep doing this. And every time I see it again. And I can just ban them myself from here too. Boom. I can do it myself, but it's better if I have a friend to do it for me. So I don't have to mess with anything outside of the stream. Now I've got 2 different mods for my Twitch. My best friend in real life, CJ, and then another best friend in real life, Coda. Yay! Alright, split between 2. Rookie mistake, my friend. Rookie mistake. I do need mortar and pestle. The amount of clay dust and brick dust I'm going to be making here, you could be concerned. Wouldn't recommend it, because then you'd be concerned about so much else. I need 1 full stack of bricks. Oh. You, and you. You would be more concerned. And Coda, you're not gonna believe it. I'm not gonna say it on stream for privacy reasons. But after stream, join a quick call with me on Discord. You will be shocked. You might be very happy for me, but you will be shocked. Yes, you are defending. You are the knight for my channel. But for once in my life, I might be able to say that Coda, the only adult in our friend group, who is semi-responsible half the time, might be proud of me. You know, that doesn't bring a tear to my eye, because that just shows you're good at what you do. And no, that does not mean I'm gonna mod you on the Discord server. I've got... I think I got, like, half the server as mods. I think I'm good. I don't want to put extra work on you. Even though I just put extra work on you. That's fair. I don't like putting extra work on my friends, says immediately after putting extra work. You're not a normal human being, Coda. No matter how many times or people you try to convince, you're not normal. You're my friend willingly. I didn't, like, trap you in a legally binding document saying you must be my friend for eternity. You willingly became my friend. This is your fault. Yeah, you're not normal. You can try to be normal. You know, that just shows how many Discord servers people are in this day and age. But right before I end the stream, I actually want to show y'all my personal server that I have to just for funsies. Whenever I'm bored of playing Roblox, I hop into it. I almost fell off the edge. I would have looped back around and had to fall in this, or else I would suffer the consequences of my actions. Never a fun thing. You know, I've never had Discord Nitro. Never once in my almost 15 years of living. Yes. You have accepted thine fate. As you did when you decided, hey, he seems pretty cool, I'm gonna be friends with him, and then you're stuck. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's actually the day that the Weird Al concert happens. That's kind of ironic. Funny, yes. Ironic nonetheless. it is kind of your fault, though, because you could have, at any point in time, especially the point where I said, "Are you a freshman?" Okay, you still could have backed out, especially at the point where I asked, "Are you a freshman?" And you were like, "No, I'm a senior." And I was like, "Oh, short." You could have backed out then, but you decided against it for some odd reason. Am I just like, did I seem to be a funny-looking guy? Ah. But did you look at me and say, "This guy's pretty funny-looking, I think I'll be his friend"? I love your silence. It speaks volumes. Oh, wait, nope. You commented. You know, I can see it. I can actually kind of see it. Like, no offense. I know I can't say no offense to this and it just not be offensive. But I kind of see it. And I know you can too. Oh, that explains it, yeah. Explains it about right. Yeah, this is like the most boring part, but that just means I get to talk to chat whenever I do this. I need so much of a lot of stuff. I need a lot of clay. That's why I'm doing this. Don't worry, very soon I will have infinite. Well, think of it this way. If you ever get into a hide-and-seek competition, you seem very likely to win. You can hide in, like, a suitcase, and no one will bat an eye, because it'll look empty. So, like, you're probably the best at hide-and-seek. Like, you won $1 million by winning hide-and-seek. How do you feel? Short. You should. How long has the stream even been going on for? Hour and a half. Okay, I've got... I should probably end it pretty soon. Because, believe it or not, in my free time, all I do is either watch Flash on Netflix or play. That's fair. That is very fair. But I should probably end the stream within the next 30 minutes. Because I've had a semi-normal sleep schedule recently. I know. You know, knowing me, you wouldn't believe it. But I've been falling asleep before midnight every night the past week. Like, not to brag or anything. Yeah, not to brag or anything, but I actually get sleep now. Wahi, wahi, waho. So what I'm gonna do... Oh yeah, I know you have a very bad sleep schedule. Remember, I'm your friend. Did you forget what mine was throughout the school year? Mine was arguably way worse than yours. You don't remember? Okay, here, let me give you a summary. I would stay up until 5 and then sleep an hour. And then I'd pass out the next night. Maybe I'd stay up till 4 if I had a, long day that day. But normally, stay up basically all night. Sleep for not enough. And then wake up tired. Chug coffee. And pray that I wake up. You go to bed and then forgot what you did yesterday? Yeah, no, that's fair. That's pretty standard for me. I have a very comfortable blanket, actually. I think it's a thermal pattern blanket. Or just a tie-dye blanket, one of the two. And it's very comfortable. My Bamba also makes quilts for all of her grandchildren, so I have 2 different quilts, which are both very comfy. I also just carry a sheet on my bed for when it's too hot and I'm melting. I don't need you or you anymore, and I don't need you. I know how to craft bricks. But if you have the right blankets, very comfy. Very, very comfy. Okay. Ooh, I'm not gonna ask that on stream. Not because it's bad. Because I feel like you would deny ever having worn it. But are you gonna dress up as Draco every single time you can next year again? No, I know you're lying. You don't have to lie to me. Only on Halloween? Coda, what did we just say about lying? I know it's not only gonna be on Halloween. You cannot possibly expect me to believe that after last year. If I see you dressed up as Draco on any day other than Halloween, you will be getting pinched. Or I expect a high five with a witness. Okay? Actually, I should be. I'm taking one in the first semester and then another in the second, I believe. So, haha. I am taking college classes. Ha! Why, you cooked? Are you only taking college classes to catch up on stuff? No? Are you taking everything except for college classes just to fill the empty credits you need? Oh. Yeah, I can go this year. I couldn't go last year, and I felt very sad. But I can go this year. Nope. You're not. Even if you were, I still know your home address. Be very afraid. Oh, you are. So very, very cooked. Just oven roasted at this point, bro. No. Coda. Come on. Because if you don't go this year, you can't see me in a suit and tie. So, And I feel like you would want to see me in a suit and tie. Coda, you embarrass yourself no matter what you do. Don't worry. That came out a bit meaner than I hoped. Oh. Oh. That is the... You're like the one person I would not want to see in a dress. Not because I don't think you could pull it off, but because it would look so weird having seen you in jeans and a shirt, pants t-shirt, pants t-shirt every day for like a year, and then one day dress. That'd be so weird. Oh. I'm gonna freak out. I hope you know. Like, dude. I think you could pull it off. I think you pull it off, but it's just gonna look so weird having seen you quite literally t-shirt, pants, t-shirt, pants, long sleeve, pants, t-shirt, pants, suit and tie, t-shirt, pants, Draco Malfoy, t-shirt, pants, dress. What? One of these things is not like the others. Yeah, cause one of these things is not like the others. That is a very fair statement. I have some photos you're gonna love to see. I'm gonna send them to you after the stream. You can tell and send them to no one, okay? Literally no one. You should be. I think you'll be I think you'll like having dirt on me like this. But it's funny, so I guess I can let it slide. And it was for a friend's birthday. So that was one of the technically 4 presents I got them. But yeah, after I craft all this stuff... Actually, hold on. I'm gonna finish crafting this actually next stream. Once I smelt all this and everything, you know, blah 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 blah, you know, yada yada yada, you know. I'm gonna end the stream. Actually, no, I'm gonna smelt this, go to my personal world so you can just see the level of automation that I have. Which I'm actually gonna make for this, just for the crushing wheel, so I don't have to do so much work. But yeah, be very curious. I think you're gonna love seeing me in these photos. They, however, can be mentioned to absolutely no one. And shown to absolutely no one. Same with the video. If it'll let me send the video through Discord. Thank you. Do 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 do. Wahi wahi waho ho ho wahi wahi waho ho ho wahi wahi wah. I just forgot. I just remembered. I have like the best fuel source ever right here. 1 bucket of lava smelts multiple stacks of items. So for bulk smelting, it's just great. 1 lava bucket will fuel 1 furnace. I think it's for like 2.5 stacks of items, if I remember correctly. If not, more. And it is perfect. So, this is gonna smelt. I'm gonna craft these into bricks, put them in the chest, go to my other world, show you around that, end the stream. Then I'm gonna join on a call with Coda immediately after for conversational purposes, because I feel like they will be proud of me for the first time ever. So that's that. Save and quit to title. Single player. Pain and suffering is my personal world, fun fact. Because this is pain and suffering. Then sneeze. Or is it like I need to sneeze, but it won't let me sneeze? I have no mouth, yet I must scream. So very important world. This is where I get testing done. Okay, yeah. But this is where I get all my testing done for my creations. In this world, it is a frozen river biome, so all my water is in slabs. Without geometry, life is pointless. So, yeah, Sonic Speed's here. Don't ask me why. But, I have a 1, 2, 3 tiered auto stone generator and miner. Mine's really fast. Over 2,000 gravel. Here, let me show you how fast this goes, okay? Okay, like here. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 4 seconds for a full stack of gravel from that. This is efficiency, my friend. Okay, now let me go really quickly, just because I am making a bunch of sand for purposes unbeknownst to people. Yeah, so I'm gonna build this in my stream world next stream, hopefully. Once this finishes crushing, I will leave. It's finished crushing. Save and quit. Quit game. But yeah, that's that. Hour 44 minutes. This video should be up on my YouTube channel by like noon tomorrow or the day after that. So, one of those two. Hello to the viewers who have just been sitting in the corner watching. I think the grammatically correct term Twitch people use is lurkers for people who don't chat and just sit there. Welcome. You're fine to be here. I thank you. But yeah, that's that. See y'all next time. I might not stream tomorrow. I think this is the most consistent I've had as a stream schedule in forever. So, I might stream tomorrow. I might not. We'll find out. Depends on what kind of whimsy I am that day. But see ya next stream. And until then, peace.